Okay. It's a new day, huh? Okay. What's up, guys? It's Sunday. It's today is 15th February 2023, 2026, and I'm preparing for next week to see how it's gonna go. There's some trades. I missed out on a lot of trades last week. I didn't miss out on a lot of trades actually. I caught some, but I'm just trying to be more consistent this coming week. Yeah, so I'm just gonna be sharing my thoughts on what I expect to see this coming week, and yeah, and hope they go my way. Uh huh. Okay. So right now I'm looking at gold. I've just seen something um that happened on gold that I'm like, how did I not see that? Oh, it was Bitcoin. Okay, but basically this is gold. So yesterday I marked out the resistance level. This one, RLV. This is also a resistance level because when it got to this support level, it hit the, it went up, and when it got to this resistance level, it came back down into this support, and boom, it got pushed up again. So this coming week, if it hasn't already happened, I'm waiting for price to break this support level. Then I'll be looking to, I'll be looking for a correction. I'll be looking for a correction into this resistance level. Then I can start looking for buys from that place for a lower time frame shift in character on the lower time frames. So yeah, that's why I marked it like this. And I also noticed something. Gold was selling so much, and it made this low. This is the 4 hour time frame. So when it made this low, it went up, it went back up, and broke structure because it was on a downtrend. It broke this previous support levels, so it was really on a downtrend. So it started coming back up, broke this this structure, this lower high, went back down. So in real sense, I should have caught this trade. I should have been looking at the 15-minute time frame, but I remember I was looking, but I didn't get in this trade because it was too, gold is so volatile, and this whole move cost a lot. So that's why I did not get into this trade. It was so expensive. So this is what I should have done. Um, I should have came here, marked this level, this line, and waited for correction, and then I'll buy. But you can see that that did not happen here. What about 30-minute time frame? Same shit. It only happened on this. You see how volatile it was, but not like, you can't even just look at how much this cost. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck is this? This is a lot. What? It's okay, but so best bet was staying on the lower time frames for gold because those prices are insane. So a spot like here, this is how I should have gotten this trade in the 5 minute time frame. It was trending down and got to support level, so I would have been thinking of buying, right? So most of the times I'm having trouble figuring out if this is a lower high. I've been having trouble doing that, but this looks cleaner. That looks like a cleaner lower high, so that's what I should have been targeting, waiting for price to break, correct, then continue. Then this is how I should have gotten this trade. Put my stop loss here. Still, what the fuck? Price is just weird. Then I should have been targeting because I was down. I was down here. I should be targeting this. If we zoom out to the 4 hour time frame, you can see that. You can see the price. We need to target this indication. So the risk to reward was insane. The risk to reward was insane, but the profit was insane too. Cause check this out. this whole trade, bro. Like, what the fuck, man? Just targeting this. Look at this, bro. This is a 3 to 1. This was a 3 to 1. You put in 750, you make $1,773 because this is a low that was made. This is a low right here. You can see that this is a high, then this is a low, then it went and broke structure, and then it went back down, made a lower high, and now it's supposed to come and break this, but you can see that it made some resistance here. Hold on. You can see that it got to some resistance here, and price goes started consolidating on or reacting negatively. It was supposed to break this actually. That's why we always target this, but we can still hold it, hoping next week opens, because last week closes when price was still trying to break this resistance. So this would have been a good trade to take, and hold too, because we're expecting price to go back up to the resistance, because it just hit support. It just hit support. So somebody should still be holding this. Not me though. Me, I'd get out on the on the indication. I would get out of the indication, but this is where we expect price to get back to to this level. So let's see how next week let's see what next week got for us. Anywho, price is back on an uptrend. So let's just wait and see. So right now I can't trade because my trade already happened. It was a lot. It cost a lot. That's why I've not been really trading gold like that, because I don't got that much money in my account. I should be using my demo though. So I'm gonna be looking out for the breakout. I'll be looking out for the breakout into this level. This is what I'm waiting to see. Price to break this, make a correction back into this area, into this consolidation. Then you wait for the same shit, up AV, to go up. Or price can just, when price breaks this, it could just keep going, because it's like it's looking for momentum. It's looking for momentum. And I'm sure on the 1 minute, 1 hour time frame, we can see that it broke. It really broke, or it already broke the resistance. And it's just making the pullback. This is the correction. No candle has closed above the resistance level. So when the price goes and breaks this, I should really be thinking buys actually. But this whole move right here is an inconvenience, because for price to show us that it's back or bullish, it needs to break, oh my god, this level, bro. So I still need like 2 more confirmations, which is crazy, but that's what I expect to see. Because if you look at the line, this right here is a low. It's the low that made that low. This is weird stuff right here. So what I'm expecting to see was price is supposed to come, break this, go back down again, then here or whatever in here, I should be waiting for a structure shift in the lower time frame. Then I can now hold my trade, targeting this other high. That's what I'm expecting to see on the 1 hour time frame, because this whole move, this was news. I remember it made a new low. So this is where the high started. Yep, yeah, exactly. Okay, there's one thing, like, let me show you guys something. So I've always had a hard time marking out the resistance levels and support levels, but I figured it out yesterday through like a YouTube video. There's this trader called Brad Gore. I don't know if it's Brad Gore or something like that. He said, you see the candle with the grab liquidity, like this. Let's say, for example, this candle. Or let me go to the lower time frame so I can show you. Let me go to the lower time frames. Let's say something like let's say a point like like this, let's say something like this, you can see price was moving down. This was a downtrend and got to this low, then went to an uptrend. So the way we mark this, the way we mark our resistance and support level is I personally I always turn this magnet on, then I go, let me zoom in. Let me zoom in real quick. Whoa. Yeah. So if you zoom in, you see the candle that made this high, the candle that the last candle that made the high, the wick that has the highest wick, will mark the whole candle like this. So I like using the magnet because it just snaps onto it, the whole candle. So you need to adjust it, but this is how we mark our resistance level, because this candle is what caused this whole movement, you know. So that's how we mark that. And then our support level is supposed to be this, because this is where the reaction happened. So this is our resistance level, this is our support level. Then I always mark it like this. My template is resistance, and this is support. This is support level. Because you can see price came from the resistance level, got to the support level, boom, gets sent back into the resistance level. And you can see exactly what happened here when it got here. It made an indication, corrected back into the consolidation, and then exploded up. So yeah, I was excited to learn that. That was very important. That was very clutch. Alright, so where was I? So I think I just set up my goal for next week. This is what I'm expecting to see. But in the 4 hour, I can just, this is weird. This is a weird spot to get into this trade in, because if I really have to get into this trade when it breaks, I need to do this. Like if my entry is here, this should be my stop loss, and that's $750, bruh. Nigga broke right now. Targeting, this is a 1 to 2 basically, 1 to 5, yeah, 1 to 5. So you can see the ratio here, 1 to 5 6. So this is what I should be looking to see. This should be my trade, because I think gold is supposed to break this. And yeah, I think I'll get in on my demo account. That's how I'm just trading right now. That's how I'm surviving right now, because I need to make sure like I'm good at this. So just when it breaks this support next week, it could open up. Monday could open, because today is Sunday, so Monday's gonna open when we could find a large gap here. Like if we could find that price has already moved overnight, during the weekend, break this resistance level, then keep buying up, because it's really on an uptrend right now. There's a lower highs. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah. All right, that's gold. That's Goldilocks. Let me take this. Because I'm gonna be on the 1 hour time frame mostly. No, 4 hours is cleaner. So this is what I expect to see. Yeah, let me leave my long position in there. So I expect to see. Boom. Then a target I want to because if it breaks this, I'm really expecting it to go back up. This point, there's a resistance there, so I'm expecting it to, do that. All right. So who's next? Nasdaq. I was here yesterday. That's why it looks like this. So Nasdaq on the 4 hour time frame, I marked out this resistance level, and I marked out this support level. This is where price is at right now, and I was checking out the daily time frames too, and I can see that price is on support right now. This is a previous support that was made by price. Grab liquidity a couple times at this level, So obviously it's getting weak, right? Because if it hits it a couple times, I'm sure, but it has been consolidating for a while on the daily time frame. This and this. So this is the resistance. This is a support level. I'm waiting for price to grab. Hey, whoa. To grab more liquidity here. So I can see that it's at a support level, and I'm waiting for another. This is like an indication that price wants to go up. So I'm waiting for another correction to grab more liquidity from this support level or even down here. Then I'm expecting price to buy up back into this support level on the daily time frame. We're on the daily time frame. So opening, getting into next week, I'm expecting price to keep selling back into this support level, and then I monitor what it's gonna do. Then this, I'll get in when it breaks this level, this here. When it breaks this level and starts going back up, I'll get into that trade. Then I'll just target this resistance, and my stop loss will be at my support level. That's what I'm thinking. The reason why I have that fair value gap over there, let me go to the 4 time frame. So I can see the price just hit the support level, the huge support level. So it still shows us that there's still it's supposed to react that way, in short, because there's buyers down here. There's heavy buyers here from the daily time frame and the support level too. So it's like, yes, price is supposed to react this way when it hit here, because that's why it touched it with a wick. That's like a liquidity sweep. Then it went up. Even these strong candles that came back down made form this fair value gap. And one of the ways that I trade is when price makes this fair value gap, I'm expecting price to come back, break this fair value gap. It's gonna really hit this resistance level for real. It could break it, it could not, but I'm waiting for it to hit this resistance level. Then it will come back into this fair value gap, and that's where I get my entry from. Then I'll just buy like this, put my stop loss at the fair value gap at the support level or the low. Then I target a 1-to-2 risk to reward ratio. But I think I'll just target here because this is the next level of support or resistance. There's resistance up here. But I usually just target a 1-to-2, man. I think it's really gonna hit because this is where the next number of sellers are. So this is what I'm expecting to see. And looking at the market right now, everything is put in place to give me my confirmations, because I'm expecting price to go back up, because in my model I expect to see a fair value gap, wait for price to break the fair value gap and make a correction into the fair value gap. Then I get at the fair value gap, and I can see that everything here is structured to make that happen. This is the support level. Price reached the resistance level, got pushed, made a fair value gap for me. Price went into the support level, the daily type of support level. Price got pushed up, boom, and it's getting pushed up into the fair value gap. This is the 4-hour time frame. It's getting pushed into the fair value gap, and I think it's gonna break, and then it's gonna be stopped by the resistance, and that would confirm my correction, because that correction will come back into the fair value gap. And at the fair value gap, that's when I'll need to wait for price to give me those confirmations, because price might still try to come all the way down here into the support level. So it's a trade, but it's not like 100% trade, because it could go either way. That's how trading goes, because I can get in here, but price wants to still go back to support, and I won't be mad at that. It's just that that's the way I trade, right? It's supposed to react this way. So I'm still expecting price to keep buying up, because that's what I was expecting. It got into the support level, got pushed up, showed that it wants to go up. They said, nah, you need to go back and grab more liquidity. It just grabbed more liquidity, so I'm expecting it to buy. But it can't just buy like that, because I'm expecting for me to take this buy, I expect price to come back down into the fair value gap. Then this is where I'll buy, and then I'll target a 1-to-2 ratio back into the resistance level. Yeah, so that's what I'm expecting to see coming into next week. I'm waiting for price to grab more liquidity here. No, actually, that is very wrong because it already did. That is okay. Let me take this out of here. Yeah, must have been tired or something. Okay, Bitcoin. Bitcoin. I need to be looking at it at the 4-hour time frame because this happened. Those resistance here. I'm already marked out the resistance. Support level. Boom, boom, boom. Has been marked out. So I could see that price when price was coming back down, it was aggressive. Boom, went and hit the support level, made a fair value gap. Price broke the fair value gap. All this while, it hit this resistance. It hit this resistance level over here. I can see it. I don't know why it's not bullish, but it is like a resistance level. Hit it. Boom, came tumbling down into the fair value gap. And if I look at the 30-minute or 15-minute time frame, price made a structural shift inside the fair value gap. So I should have bought it. I did not get into this trade though, but this is what happened. It went to the 15-minute. Let me go to the 30-minute time frame. You can see that price made a low. Boom. The low got broken, made a high indication, made a correction, then a continuation. Boom, to the upside. That's where we get in. Stop loss over here. Tight stop loss. Boom, 4-hour time frame. Target the previous resistance, and this is it. This is the resistance. This is where I put my stop loss. Boom, it went and hit, and all that happened because there was support level here, fair value gap over here, there's resistance here. So price did that thing it was supposed to do. This is actually a lower low right now, a lower high. So I'm expecting price to go even and break this resistance level. But since this is resistance, we can't just gamble in it. You can see price is making its way up. Yes, Bitcoin is always active. You can see it's still making its way up. So I'm expecting it to go break this high. I'm expecting it to go break it. Break of structure, make a correction, and then we can buy again from there. I think Bitcoin is back into its bullish run. So yeah, that's what I'm expecting to see now that this has happened. Yeah, man, Forex. I don't want to get into Forex though, but because I don't want this video to be long. I don't want to be live for long. But yeah, man, that's my prediction into next week. That's what I'm expecting to see on the future side. And yeah, man, have a good day, man. I'm out. I'm about to get into some mixing on my other channel. So yeah, man, I'll see you tomorrow. I'll get in tomorrow when I try to execute this trade and just watch it the whole day or something. All right.